Caitlin Clark's name hasn't stopped circulating in basketball conversations, and not just in the WNBA. Even before the next season tips off, she's already redefining what influence looks like for a modern women's basketball star. After a rookie WNBA season that was equal parts electric and challenging, Clark found herself navigating something every elite athlete eventually faces: expectations at an unprecedented scale. Every arena was sold out, every road game felt like a home game for opponents, and every move she made, good or bad, went viral within minutes. The attention wasn't just about basketball anymore, it was cultural. Then came the injuries. They slowed her momentum on the court, but they didn't slow her relevance. In fact, they may have expanded it. While most players would quietly rehab and wait for the next season, Caitlin Clark took a different path. She stepped into the national media spotlight, accepting a role as a special contributor on NBC's newly relaunched Sunday Night Basketball. That move alone sent a clear message. Clark isn't just preparing for the next WNBA season. She's building a long-term presence in the sport. Her debut on national television wasn't framed as a novelty. She wasn't there just because she's popular. She was there because she understands the game at a deep level. Watching her break down plays, talk spacing, shot selection, and pace, it became obvious why NBA players have openly praised her basketball IQ. This wasn't a side hustle, it was a statement. At the same time, the WNBA itself is entering a pivotal moment. The league is approaching its 30th season, viewership numbers are climbing, and conversations around player salaries, revenue sharing, and collective bargaining are front and center. Caitlin Clark's rise has become inseparable from these discussions. Whether intentionally or not, she represents leverage, proof of how valuable women's basketball can be when marketed, invested in, and taken seriously. The Indiana Fever are well aware of this. Their scheduling, national TV appearances, and promotional focus all reflect Clark's gravitational pull. Matchups featuring Clark are no longer just games, they're events. Opposing teams adjust their defensive schemes specifically for her. Fans travel hours just to see her shoot from the logo, and young players are modeling their games after her in real time. But what makes this moment especially fascinating is that Clark's impact isn't limited to scoring highlights. She's becoming a bridge between generations and leagues. College fans followed her to the WNBA. NBA fans are now hearing her voice during primetime broadcasts. Casual viewers who may never have watched a women's game before are suddenly invested because her name keeps appearing in spaces traditionally reserved for men. Of course, not everyone agrees on what her role should be. Some believe she should focus solely on playing, arguing that media appearances are distractions. Others see this as evolution, a player understanding her platform and using it to expand the game. Historically, the athletes who leave the biggest mark aren't just dominant performers. They're translators of the sport, people who can explain why the game matters. Caitlin Clark appears to be stepping into that role naturally. As the upcoming WNBA season approaches, questions remain. How healthy will she be? How will opposing teams adjust after a full year of scouting? Can the Fever build enough around her to contend? And how will ongoing league negotiations shape the environment she's playing in? What's clear is this: Caitlin Clark is no longer just a rookie phenomenon or a college legend living off past highlights. She's actively shaping the present and future of women's basketball, on the court, on television, and in the broader sports conversation. Whether you're a diehard WNBA fan or someone just tuning in because her name keeps popping up, one thing is undeniable. This chapter of Caitlin Clark's career isn't about proving she belongs. It's about deciding how big her influence can be. And judging by everything we're seeing right now, she's only getting started.